the 9th of July, Jupiter, Thursday morning, 2026. A brief reading from the Common Buddhist Text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Mahadhamma Kosachan. We are currently in chapter 10 on the goals of Buddhism from the perspective of the Mahayana tradition, the greater vehicle. The provisional and final nirvana was covered previously. Today we're on the perfect wisdom shows all is like a dream, including nirvana. This passage emphasizes the exclusive nature of truth as conveyed by the perfection of wisdom sutras. It is beyond words, though it indicates that dream-like nature of everything. Some of the gods in the assembly thought to themselves, "We understand the gossips of the yakshas." What the yakshas say, the cries of the yakshas, the words of the yakshas, the discussion of the yakshas, and the speech of the yakshas. We do not, though, thoroughly understand what the elder Subhuti says when he speaks, when he teaches, when he explains. The Venerable Subhuti, with his awakened understanding, perceived the thoughts in the mind of those gods and addressed them, saying, "There is nothing to be understood, nothing to be understood, gods. Neither is there anything to be pointed out or anything to be heard." The gods then thought, "May the noble Subhuti explain this. May the noble Subhuti explain this." What the noble Subhuti is going into here is further than far, more subtle than subtle. What noble Subhuti is going into, what he is teaching, what he is saying is more profound and profound. Then the Venerable Subhuti, with his awakened understanding, again perceived the thoughts in the mind of those gods and addressed them, saying, "Gods, no one can attain the fruit of practice, which is stream entry, or become a sotapan, or remain as a stream enterer, if they do not patiently accept this exclusiveness of the Dhamma. No one can attain the fruit of practice, which is a once returner, remain as a once returner, attain the fruit of practice, which is a non-returnership. Remain as a non-returner, attain arihatship, remain as an arihat. Again, attain solitary Buddhahood, or remain as a solitary Buddha. If they do not patiently accept this exclusiveness of the law of Dhamma, no one can attain unsurpassed perfect awakening, or remain in unsurpassed perfect awakening if they do not patiently accept this exclusiveness of the Dhamma." The gods then thought, what should they be like? Those who listen to the noble Subhuti teach the Dhamma. Then the Venerable Subhuti, with his awakened understanding, again perceived the thoughts in the minds of those gods and addressed them, saying, "Those who listen to me teach the Dhamma should be like an illusion, like conjurer's trick. Why is this? It is because they would neither listen to anything nor realize anything. The gods then said to Venerable Subhuti, are living beings which are like illusions, not just illusions? The Venerable Subhuti then said to the gods, living beings are like illusions. Gods, living beings are like dreams. Gods, illusions and living beings are not two different things. They are not two separate things. Dreams and living beings are not two different things. They are not two separate things. All phenomenon gods are like illusions, like dreams. A sotapanna, a stream enterer, is like an illusion, like a dream. The fruit of practice, which is stream entry, is like an illusion, like a dream. In the same way, a once returner, the fruit of practice, anagami, sakagami, which is a once returner, or a non-returner, the fruit of practice, which is a non-returner. An arihat and arihatship are like illusions, like dreams. A solitary Buddha is like an illusion, like a dream. Solitary Buddhahood is like an illusion, like a dream. A perfectly awakened Buddha is like an illusion, like a dream. Perfect Buddhahood is like an illusion, like a dream. The gods then said to Venerable Subhuti, noble Subhuti, do you say that even a perfectly awakened Buddha is like an illusion, like a dream? Do you say that perfectly awakened Buddhahood is like an illusion, like a dream? Subhuti replies, I say that even nirvana, gods, is like an illusion, like a dream. So other phenomenon certainly are. The God says, noble Subhuti, do you say that even nirvana is like an illusion, like a dream? The Venerable Subhuti says, gods, if there were any phenomenon even more excellent than nirvana, I would say that even that is like an illusion, like a dream. Illusions and nirvana are not two different things. They are not two separate things. Dreams and nirvanas are not two different things. They are not two separate things. Then the Venerable Sariputra, the Venerable Purna, the son of Matriyani, the Venerable Mahakosasita, the Venerable Mahakatyana, and the Venerable Mahakasapa, and other great disciples, along with many thousands of bodhisattvas, addressed the Venerable Elder Subhuti, saying, Venerable Subhuti, who will be able to penetrate the perfection of wisdom which you have explained? The Venerable Ananda then says to those elders, Venerable ones, irreversible bodhisattvas, great beings, individuals with perfect vision, or arihats who have destroyed their intoxicating inclinations, will be able to penetrate the perfection of wisdom which has been explained. The Venerable Elder Subhuti then said to those elders, Venerable ones, no one will be able to penetrate this perfection of wisdom which has been explained. Why is this? It is because there is no phenomenon to be pointed out, no phenomenon to be illumined, no phenomenon to be discerned, as there is no phenomenon to be pointed out, no phenomenon to be illumined, no phenomenon to be discerned here. No one will be able to penetrate this perfection of wisdom which has been explained. This verse is cited from the Aṣṭasāhasrikā Prajñāpāramitā Sūtra, ch.2, translated from Sanskrit. We will leave off there on the short reading on the goal of Buddhism from the greater vehicle perspective, as we pick up on the Buddha and advanced bodhisattvas dwell neither in nirvana nor in samsara. A brief reading from the common Buddhist text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Maha Dhamma Kosachan, otherwise known as Brahma Pandit.